coming. I'll keep my hand on your brow. Good night, steady breathing now. We've been through the how and why. Maybe the things we wish for are not the things we need, but what we need is what we're given. Even the desert bears a seed. Oh, give me 12 odd days, I'm never gonna shirk. I'm dreaming like a baby when I'm doing piece of work. Oh, 12 odd days, I'm never gonna shirk. I'm dreaming like a baby when I'm doing piece of work. Oh, piece work. I'm doing piece of work. Be gone, girl, gone. Moving on. Close the door and never look behind you. No anchor town can hold her down. If you try, she will run and be gone. Gone, girl, gone. On my way, but now I wish that I could take to flight. For it's south that I would go, into my lover's arms again. For the coldest winds do blow. Oh, into my lover's arms again. For the coldest winds do blow. Fly away, fly away, fly away, into my lover's arms. I'll fly away, fly away. A celebrity, it's her heart's generosity, and a single act of kindness defines us. Still dreaming of where the coffee grows over blue mountains and the vast green savannas are white, where the eagle flies through Peruvian skies and the music and laughter collide. Oh, you'll be drinking the golden tequila, and you'll sleep by the light of the moon. Every story tells a different story. Hearts and stone, together alone. Stairs and halls, dividing walls. Hearts and stone, bricks and bone, together alone. Under this one roof, we're all together alone. Down around, settle down, where angels walk among us. I believe angels walk among us. I believe angels walk among us. We get so caught up, every step comes to know what freedom means. Freedom pulls me over, pulls me. Freedom pulls me over, pulls me. I'll be the smallest of things. And when you least expect it to, heaven is changing, Eden is gone, laughter is left forevermore. I'll keep the baby safe in my arms if God keeps the devil from the door. Would ever be the same after the flames. 400 brothers lost and gone. We should honor everyone, and those who God knows how survived. Now you can't look them in the eye. The light and He's the living, an inconvenient hero, an unforgiving truth.
There's a ridge and a wrinkle in my sheet, and a gap where the headboard and the mattress don't meet, and the pillow slipped right through. There's a hole in the curtain where the sun pokes through, and a pigeon on the roof going coo, coo, coo. But nothing yanks my chain like you do. There's the radiators and there's a strange. You're the second, but I still remain. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're training me too. And toleration is a curse. Now I hate myself, and that's even worse. Nothing yanks my chain like you do.
I'm playing sad songs on my old guitar, his head upon my knee, and he's looking up with those beautiful eyes. He sees my breaking heart right through my disguise. There's no place on earth we'd rather be. My salt darkened me. Now I wish I had a bow. I would roll back to England, and if I had a friend, he'd row my boat with me. But the hope I hold at night, it's always gone by morning light in Pinjarra dreams, Pinjarra dreams. When we stand shoulder to shoulder, when we do what must be done for your sisters and your brothers, your daughters and your sons. When you raise the rainbow banner, even though they're not your colors, when you fly that flag with, fly that flag with pride. Won't you fly it with pride? Won't you fly it with joy? All the young people standing in line. God, it's a shameful sign of the times. Doing the food bank hustle, doing the barefoot shuffle. Doing the food bank hustle, doing the barefoot shuffle. They've got you where they want you, down on your knees. Oh, shoot you in the arms with a social disease. Doing the scare 'em all hustle, doing the working class shuffle. Doing the scare 'em all hustle, doing the working class shuffle. But there's not enough of them to keep us all down. Rise up, revolution calls. Hold your hands out and lower your eyes. Seek what they give you and be satisfied. Doing the benefits hustle, doing the dog queue shuffle. Doing the benefits hustle, doing the dog queue shuffle. But there's not enough of them to keep us all down. No, there's not enough of them to keep us all down. Not enough of them to keep us all down. Rise up, revolution calls. Revolution calls. Revolution calls. Revolution
Hello.
Hello, I completely overestimated the room, so I actually thought, well, it's still kind of, we're in Yorkshire and it's a little bit cool. So I've put a shirt on over my t-shirt, so I think I'm going to have to strip off. Oh, it's a little bit hot in here.
Do wait till the interval, won't you? Well, here we are, and how lovely to be back with you with our lighting and live in the lounge. It really is live in the lounge, honestly.
And most of all, with our beloved Richard at the back of the room. Hurrah! I mean, it was great us doing a Facebook Live a few weeks ago, but this feels like a gig for us. You know, we even put makeup on and get ready and do all of that. So it's short of packing the car and driving around the block, it feels like a proper gig.
Yeah, that would be weird, wouldn't it? Get in the car, put the gear in, drive around the block, come back, unload. It's lovely to be back with you, though. It really is. And we're just going to sing you some songs. And this is one that I wrote with the lovely Charlie Dorr. Hello, Charlie, if you're watching.
And if you're not Charlie, why aren't you watching?
It's a story about a long lost friend who I lost touch with after school. Oh
No, it's not. That's another one. Doing that later. This one's called Slim to Nil, and that was the chances of a particular relationship working, and it didn't. So it was Slim to Nil. That's the one, isn't it? Yeah. We haven't done this for a while. You might find that out during the course of this gig. 2, 3, 4. You live by the river, I live in the hills, 200 miles, it's very far. You fall asleep to sirens while I'm sleeping in the still, but still I feel how near you are. You talk in terms of deadlines, or if you might have a window of time while I gaze through mine. Maybe it's invisible, but there's a thread that keeps our hearts entwined. Entwined on paper, on a scale of 1 to 10, the odds may taper, but we're not listening, though the chances of us making it this far, they are slim to nil. Better minds than mine have written millions of lines, still they don't know how we fall. And universal rules are not applicable to fools rushing in to answer the call. Then the maverick awakens and throws away the logic he finds every time. Maybe there's a supernatural glue that keeps your heart so close to mine. To mine. On paper, on a scale of 1 to 10, the odds may taper, but we're not listening, though the chances of us making it this far, they are slim to nil. My vanity's in vain. I love that you love that in me. Or your sanity's insane. You love that I love that in you. Love that in you, love that. On paper, on a scale of 1 to 10, the odds may taper, but we're not listening, though the chances of us making it this far, they are. On paper, on a scale of 1 to 10, the odds may taper, but we're not listening, though the chances of us making it this far, they are. Slim to nil, slim to nil, slim to nil, slim to nil,
Yeah.
Thank
Slim to
you.
nil.
Well,
In
that
fact,
was the one. That was the one about the the relationship going sour. But then there's always those feelings after a relationship's gone sour, isn't there? So we always do this one next.
like when you've broke up and you're a songwriter and you don't really need to pay £45 an hour for therapy because you can just write a song. It's great, isn't it? Exactly. Yeah. So we've got a mixed bag of songs for you tonight. We've got some newish songs. We've got a brand new song later on, and we've got some really, really old songs as well as ones that we've been doing in the last couple of years from the last couple of albums. This is good fun, this song.
I'm hot now.
Is it a bit tongue-in-cheek? Is it a little bit, or is there
I
a
know,
little
totally
bit of
tongue-
venom?
It's not true to life at all.
Is it not?
No, me and Charlie made it up completely.
All right.
But we wanted a slightly bitter and twisted song. And now, everybody knows I've got a huge collection of them. So we wanted something that was a bit funny.
Yeah, I get that.
You know, one of those songs that you write when you're all right again, and you feel better and all of that.
Yeah, but I always imagine this is a little bit like Lifes and Loves of the She-Devil. It's like there's a little element of.
You mean okay.
In there, yeah, a little bit.
Okay, well, I'm going to dedicate this to every Wednesday night, every fortnight on a Wednesday for the last over the year. Our friends Sarah and Bex have hosted this fantastic quiz, which has kept a bunch of us women, girlfriends together that we just never see. And some of them we've never met, actually, in the flesh. And we get together every fortnight and we have a right old laugh, and it's brilliant. I'm sure you've all been zooming your heads off. I bet you all wish you had shares in the bloody thing, don't you?
Yeah,
I know I do.
exactly.
Okay, so
Go for
this
it, Chris.
is called Nothing Yanks My Chain Like You Do. Not bitter. Not
At
bitter.
all.
No. Oh, it's got a nasty chord in it for all the guitar buffs. Because it goes like this.
Nice.
It just never stops.
Never stops.
But I'll
Make it stop.
now. There's something wrong I can't explain. I ain't sick and I feel no pain. Feels like a stone in my shoe, like an eyelash sticking in my eye. Won't come out and I don't know why. Nothing yanks my chain like you do. Well, in a room of takers, you take the cake. I keep making the same mistake. Oh, I'm at the back of the queue. You never buy a ticket and you still win. I got the bubble, but you got the pin. Nothing yanks my chain like you do. Well, there's a ridge and a wrinkle in my sheet, and a gap where the headboard and the mattress don't meet, and that pillow slips right through. There's a hole in the curtain where the sun pokes through, and a pigeon on the roof going coo, coo, coo. But nothing yanks my chain like you do. Well, there's radiators and there's drains. You're the second, but I'll still remain. Oh, you're draining me too. And toleration is a curse. Now I hate myself, and that's even worse. Nothing yanks my chain like you do. Oh yeah. Well, you played me like Monopoly, and you go straight to jail. But you always know I'll pay your bail. Well, I help myself to a little self-help, 'cause if you won't change, I'm gonna help myself. I'm gonna cure myself of you. Then you come around here with your devilish charm, turn my head and you twist my arm. Nothing yanks my chain like you do. Well, I'll repeat myself for what it's worth. If I'd have wanted a child, I'd have given birth. Oh, gas and acres of you. But I gotta be truthful, I gotta be clear. But not a victim, I'm a volunteer, and nothing yanks my chain. Oh, no one gives me pain. Oh, nothing yanks my chain like you do. There you go. Made up.
I think one of the advantages of being in lockdown all this last year, it feels like, is that they've been desperate, haven't they, on all of the platforms, you know, Netflix and everything, and even the BBC, to put out great quality TV. And for me, one of the superheroes of the lot, and brilliant writing, brilliant acting all round for me. Number one was on the BBC, It's a Sin. And I think it's kind of made this song even more relevant to me because, well, back then, when it was set back then, it was so hard coming out to your parents. This song is called Coming Out. And in fact, I got to give a big shout out to Sarah and Bex, who bought me this T-shirt for my birthday. You see? It's from that
If
series.
you've watched it, you'll know what it means.
So, and if you haven't watched it, I urge you all to watch it. It is just such fantastic quality. And it's,
Is that right, Kay?
I think it's in, oh no, you're right.
Oh, thank you. Thank God.
Yeah, I think it is easier now, but humans are humans, and doing something that you know is going to be kind of scary for your parents then makes it really scary for you. No matter how much your peers don't care less, whether you're gay or not. So this is from our latest album.
Sorry.
And this is called Coming Out.
Oh, not that.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Every last bit of the spit in her mouth has gone dry. Her knuckles are white from holding on tight, 'cause it feels like falling over the edge and into the unknown. They're standing right there, but she still feels alone. 'Cause everything changes from this moment on. Coming out. She's practiced the words she's only heard in her head. She can't meet their eyes, she tries, but then she just feels like running away from the truth, and it all laid bare. Away from this room to anywhere. God only knows how she thought she could dare. Coming out, showing the shape of her heart into the light from the dark. Coming out.
she's coming out.
Whisper at first, the worst is the lump in her throat.
Ooh, she's coming.
She can't meet their eyes, she tries, and then all the floodgates open, then what's on the inside starts coming out. Courage takes hold and it's not running out. Brave is the heart that can silence the doubt. Coming out, showing the shape of a heart into the light from the dark. Coming out, saying the words out loud. Standing up, standing proud. Coming out, showing the shape of a heart into the light from the dark. Coming out, saying the words out loud. Standing up, standing proud. Coming out.
So we'll go back a few albums now.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, it's the wrong.
I've got too many leads and too many guitars.
It's a very pretty guitar though, Chris, I have to say.
And it's heavy.
It's still on, you know, on the volume. I mean, you might want it on. You just might want an electric guitar on everything. I would
feedback.
quite like, yeah.
Bit of feedback.
So this is going back now. This is going right back to, well, I'll tell you what dates this song. Hurricane Katrina.
I love this song. And I'll tell you why I love this song so much, apart from it being such a great energy, is the fact that you look, it's about celebrity, but in its best form.
Yeah, celebrities using their celebrity to do really good things. And I think that's the real mark of someone's true person. And that's
And it
what
stars Julia Roberts and Harry Connick Jr., which I love them both.
Absolutely. We always have a couple of requests in the set for each other. So my request for Chris is in the second half, and this is Chris's request in the first half.
I'll have a touch more, touch less vocal, please, because I want to turn the whole thing up.
And this is called Single Act of Kindness.
It's not settling down.
Seen lots of those, haven't we, this past year? You know, I know it's been a really polarizing year as well. You know, we're all in conflict about all kinds of things. But we've seen lots and lots of acts of kindness, people doing really, really great things for other people.
And you know what else? Friends doing great things for each other and keeping each other going. We've got some fantastic friends.
We have.
In fact, let's sing this one for Daphne's Flight.
Oh, let's sing this. If you're watching Daphne's, this is just for you.
The hands were strong that carried him over across the water to higher ground. fragile bones, held like china, lifted him up, laid him down. But Harry is no hero. He plays piano and a single act of kindness defines us. The hands were gentle that rocked the baby in this hard and desperate place. Though these people to her were strangers, everyone here knew her face. But it's not Julia's celebrity, it's her heart's generosity that a single act of kindness defines us. So don't be fooled by his appearance, what is written or what is told. Underneath the gloss and fiction, there might be a heart of gold. And fate doesn't bind us, it serves to remind us that a single act of kindness defines us. A single act of kindness defines us.
Be your better self.
Love that. Love that. Well, if this doesn't change things for the good, it's all been a pointless waste of time. I think the last time we sang this was at Shrewsbury Festival in 2019, and we had the most amazing, Snake Davis up on stage with us. If you don't know Snake, he's a fantastic saxophonist. He's just
He's
awesome.
a multi-instrumentalist.
Just look him up.
But
Yeah,
he's really, really
known
famous
yeah.
for sax. Yeah.
And he plays with Helen Watson as well in a duo, and they play in a band together, and she plays in a trio with him. You'll have seen him at Shrewsbury as well, and he came to join us for this song. And it's called When You Think It's All Over, It's Just Begun. If love is a shelter and you're caught in the rain, you've lost your anchor, you're drifting again. But the weather just begun. And if love is a stranger, a new face in town, you might never meet her if you don't turn around with a heart full of fear. You're tempted to run, and when you think it's all over, it's just begun. I've been in dark places, nowhere to turn, oh, but I came back stronger. My lesson learned. Hope only fades, it's never long gone. And when you think it's all over, it's just begun. I've been in dark places, a stone for a heart, watching its innocence falling apart. Hope only fades, it's never long gone. So when you think it's all over, it's just begun. When you think it's all over, it's just begun. Hope only fades, it's never long gone.
Oh, I love doing that song. It reminds me of when we made that album, Perfect Mistake. We had the wonderful Liz Frensham on double bass. She flew over from.
She's just beautiful player.
She's Australian, so it was. But we've always
a long
wanted.
way to come.
We've always wanted it on an album because whenever we're in Australia, we always get Liz up with us at festivals and stuff, and we said we've got to get her on an album, and we did on that album. Okay. So we've done lots of things in lockdown. We've done the song that we're about to finish this first half off with. This was our charity single, and I wrote this. Cracky, it seems like eons ago now. I wrote this last April, May, something like that.
May, I think.
And then we got all our pals to do on it.
The Wild Matthews Collaborative.
And then we did that, and then Chris set up a sewing business, and that's going great guns. If you want to know more about that, that's on the interval thing. You can find that. And then last year I wrote my first children's book, and that was really exciting. That was for my boys, which I haven't seen for
Her
months.
boys meaning her twin,
Great-nephews.
identical twin great nephews.
And then I saw them for the first time the other day, and I got to read them their second book. Let me show you this.
It's fantastic.
This is their second book, and I'm very, very proud of it. Do you want me to hold it up, Richard? Is that
That
one? Oh, that one. Okay, that one. We've got that many cameras in here. It's like a television studio. So yeah, I'm very, very proud of that.
And just to let you know as well that Embrace, the proceeds went to Mind, the Mind charity, and it's raised several £100s. We'd like to have earned a little bit more for Mind, but you know what? Every penny counts, and I think all in, it's probably about 500 quid. So 500 quid, it's great, isn't it? You know, that's going to help
One of the
somebody.
big problems we're always going to be up against is in order to take online payments, you have to use one of their systems. And so PayPal always takes a slice off you.
Off the pound that you pay, they take 33p.
Yeah. So it's hard work, even though we did, and everybody involved in that did absolutely everything
And thank
for
you
free.
for buying it. It's quite a lot.
But
It's
yeah.
quite hard to earn a lot of money on a one tracker, you know. But brilliant, thank you.
So we'll leave you in this first half. Leave you to go and recharge your glasses. Get your popcorn in the microwave. Get it all popping and all of that.
Get your gin and tonic poured.
Indeed. And we will see you in about 15 minutes' time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's not the big things I miss the most. Grand gestures don't come close. The one thing you can't replace, the human touch, a warm embrace. Every loss of liberty, or the sudden lack of certainty, it's knowing when I see your face. There'll be no touch or a warm embrace. When all this is over and done, when I'm counting my blessings one by one, my heart's own desire won't be so hard to trace. Your embrace. Every night I see your face. A webcam is our saving grace. But when I see you, my heart aches. For human touch, a warm embrace. In this time we isolate. We ponder on our normal state that takes for granted often ways. The human touch, warm embrace. When all this is over and done, when I'm counting my blessings one by one, my heart's own desire won't be so hard to trace. Your embrace. I might hold you just a little longer than I did before, when what's felt like forever is behind us. And I'll fall into your arms when we can open up that door, and distance only serves to remind us. When all this is over and done, when I'm counting my blessings one by one, my heart's own desire won't be so hard to trace. Oh, when all this is over and done, when I'm counting my blessings one by one, my heart's own desire won't be so hard to trace.
will see you very, very shortly.
Follow the steps of our mothers and fathers, leading their sons and their daughters. It gets passed on like our blood and like our name. And if the cycle goes unbroken, the mistakes are all the same. This is how we play the generation game. This is how we play the generation. Ooh, this is how we play the generation game. 'Cause I keep holding on to what's been and gone, but I guess I'm only fooling myself. 'Cause I keep running into the shadow of my former self. I've been holding on to what's been and gone, but I can't keep fooling myself when I keep running into the shadow of my former self. Oh, I can't keep running into the shadow of my former self. I'm looking out westward. I'm going home westward. I'm looking out westward. I'm going home westward. And I've never felt so right. My heart's never been so light. And I will be holding tight, holding on to the line I walk with you. I'm gonna look under each stone I left unturned. I'm gonna build up all those bridges that I burned. Don't know what kept me, but finally I'm on my way now. When I get there, I'll never look behind. I only ever make this journey in my mind. Now it's real, it's happening, and finally I'm on my way Say, hush now, sleep is coming. I'll keep my hand on your brow. Good night, steady breathing now. We've been through the how and why. Maybe the things we wish for are not the things we need, but what we need is what we're given. Even the desert bears a seed.
into my lover's arms. I'll fly away, fly away.
A celebrity, it's her heart's generosity, and a single act of kindness defines us.
Still dreaming of where the coffee grows over blue mountains and the vast green savannas are white, where the eagle flies through Peruvian skies and the music and laughter collide. Oh, you'll be drinking the golden tequila, and you'll sleep by the light of the moon. Every story tells a different story. Hearts and stone, together alone. Stairs and halls, dividing walls. Hearts and stone, bricks and bone, together alone. Under this one roof, we're all together alone. Settle down, where angels walk among us. I believe angels walk among us. I believe angels walk among us. We get so caught up every step comes to know what freedom means. Freedom pulls me over, pulls me. Freedom pulls me over, pulls me. I'll be delivered from this river. Should I sink or should I swim? Oh, watching the big hand turning, you could be all the way around the world, back again, catching stars, not counting them. Oh, watching the hourglass empty, you settle for less than plenty. Or would you do it another way? If this were your last day, only one thing will let you down, faith. Blind faith. Faith. Blind faith. Faith. Blind faith. And the heart can detect it in the smallest of things. And when you least expect it to, hope springs. 'Cause heaven is changing, Eden is gone, laughter is left forevermore. I'll keep the baby safe in my arms if God keeps the devil from the door.
where the headboard and the mattress don't meet, and the pillow slip right through. There's a hole in the curtain where the sun pokes through, and a pigeon on the roof going coo, coo, coo. But nothing yanks my chain like you do. There's the radiators and there's drains. You're the second, but I still remain. Whoa, you're draining me too. And toleration is a curse. Now I hate myself, and that's even worse. Nothing yanks my chain like you do.
I'm playing sad songs on my old guitar, his head upon my knee, and he's looking up with those beautiful eyes. He sees my breaking heart right through my disguise. There's no place on earth we'd rather be. My salt darkened me. Now I wish I had a boat. I would row back to England, and if I had a friend, he'd row my boat with me. But the hope I hold at night, it's always gone by morning light in Pinjarra dreams, Pinjarra dreams. When we stand shoulder to shoulder, when we do what must be done for your sisters and your brothers, your daughters and your sons, when you raise the rainbow banner, even though they're not.
Let's just stop and wait for you to plug in.
I've plugged in. Are you? With the monitors on. Oh. I haven't got the
See, this is
guitar.
what keeps us out of the big money.
Have I plugged into the electric one?
Have you turned your box on?
Oh, I got. It's the right one.
Your ears, I mean, have you turned them on?
Have you got this?
I haven't now because you've muted.
Did you have it?
I have now, yeah. I have now, yeah.
Sorry about that. We're back on now. See?
Just to show that we're live.
This is called Long Lost Friend.
This one's my request.
You were loved, you lived in a house that was nestled in fields that stretched over farmlands and down to the coastline. You were happy, you lived with your parents who loved one another, one little sister and a good-looking brother called George. We cycled through farm roads with the wind in our hair, singing so loud we just didn't care who could hear us. They should stand up and cheer us. And if I close my eyes, I'm right back there. I can feel my heart bursting with love and my lungs fill with air. I
strolls through the suburbs and down to the town. I was happy. I lived with my parents, who just loved everybody. Two older brothers and a good-looking sister called Sue. And I came to your house and we danced to the radio, dancing outside, cares cast aside, let them see us. They'd be lucky to be us. And if I close my eyes, I'm right back there. I can feel my heart bursting with love and my lungs filled with air. I hear your voice as we walk on by, with our heads full of dreams, still dreaming it seems. But where are you now, my long lost friend? December came, you lost your smile, saw you drying your eyes. You didn't say why, then you were gone. Oh, you left that house that we filled with our dreams and moved out to somewhere nobody told me, no way to find you. And you left with your mother, who stopped loving your dad. She fell for another and took you away from me. Summers and winters without you left me in dreams, dancing alone, hot tears stinging. But girl, I'm still singing. And if I close my eyes, I'm right back there. I can feel my heart bursting with love and my lungs filled with air. I hear your voice as we walk on by, with our heads full of dreams, still dreaming it seems. But where are you now, my long lost friend? Long lost, long lost.
Yes, that was my request. I love
you.
that song.
There's nothing like those teenage friendships that you make, and they just love each other, don't you? You want to see each other all day, and then as soon as you get home, you want to go round to their house and be with them all evening as well. And it's a real yank when you have to go home.
When we still had to pay for landline phone calls as well, I remember that. I'd get in and I'd want to phone my best friend who had left 10 minutes earlier,
Yeah,
and
that's what
phone
my
her up
kids
straight
used
away,
to do.
to the point where my mum and dad put one of those locks on the phone. Do you remember them? Yeah. And you had to have a key to get in it. But you learned that you could do the tapping on the thing. So you could tap out a number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got a dab hand at
That's
that.
fun.
They
Tap,
could
tap,
never
tap.
understand why the bill went
Fastest
down.
finger.
I do hope my dad's not watching. Somehow I think not. Anyway, this one goes back a lot of years. I wrote this in my 20s. Oh, remember my 20s.
No,
Julie.
you didn't.
I did.
No, you wrote this in Southport. when you were 30.
I don't think so,
Oh, you
because I
did?
sang this with Pat.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that,
Yeah.
Chris? Because I remember singing
you
this
did it on
at the
Such Is
Albert
Life.
Hall. Really?
Yeah.
Crikey, I think you're thinking of Class Reunion. Really? Are you thinking of this one?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So I stopped drinking alcohol when I was 22, just 7 years ago now, and I'm just waiting for the laughter to die down, okay? And this is about the battle that I had, you know, in the months and the years that followed, keeping away from it. And it's called The Devil in Me.
Full moon, a hot night, too tense to sleep and too tired to fight. Bad thoughts in my head, a ring of fire running round my bed. When I'm gripped by the fear and the panic of the bottle, just one taste and I'm in full throttle. God have mercy, keep me from setting free. The devil led me. Don't wanna hurt nobody tonight, but there's somebody else inside me that might. And my mind is a battlefield where the weak ones fall and the strong don't yield. And so I pace the floor and I punch out the light to keep temptation out of my sight. God have mercy, don't let the whole world see the devil in me, keeping one long step ahead, still in the thunder in my head, cooling the fire in my heart, tearing the terror apart, keeping just one drink away, keeping the ghosts and ghouls at bay, laying to rest some mystery, letting go of the devil in me. So God grant me what it takes to hold tight to the fever breaks. And it will, I know this is true. It's just a tunnel I'm crawling through. And I will come out the other side, wearing my dignity and pride. Oh, I can so much stronger be than the devil in me, keeping one long step ahead, still in the thunder in my head, cooling the fire in my heart, tearing the terror apart, keeping just one drink away, keeping the ghosts and ghouls at bay, laying to rest some mystery, letting go of the devil in me.
The Devil in Me.
That's a great song. Here's another song from our latest album, which is getting old now. We're gonna have to make another one, Julie. We are. And it's called "Reaching for the Stars Above," and this goes out to anybody who's not feeling quite as good as they actually are, and how wonderful you are.
I was talking to someone about this the other day, about not being able to see themselves as other people see them, and that's the crux of this song, really. And yeah, and she was saying, you know, she feels very insecure about a lot of things, about, you know, to do with her parenting skills, to do with this, to do with that. And I said, honestly, if you could see yourself as everybody sees you, in fact, that's the opening line of the song, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Then, you know, you would see that you're just brilliant. It's funny, isn't it? If only we had a mirror to our souls.
And as always, I dedicate this to the memory of the beautiful Sandra, who we miss very, very much, who died before her time, but gave us so much when she was here. You could see yourself like everybody sees you and feel the effect. I'm going to start again because I made that wrong. If you could see yourself like everybody sees you, the beautiful face of the one they love, you would be amazed. Nothing could faze you. You'd be reaching for the stars above. If you could hear your voice like everybody hears it, and feel the effect of the sound you make, you'd be singing night and day, sing your life away. You'd be reaching for the stars above. Your spirit, it will soar like an eagle. Your light already bright would be a glow. Forget about the past, you'd be flying at last, flying on the wings of love. You'd be reaching for the stars above. You could feel what it's like to be wrapped in your arms in the safest place you've ever known. You'd never feel alone, lost, unknown. You'd be reaching for the stars above. Your spirit, it will soar like an eagle. Your light already bright would be a glow. Forget about the past, you'd be flying at last, flying on the wings of love. You'd be reaching for the stars above. Then clearly you'll see a place where you will be what you want to be. No room for any doubt, just throw it all out. Then you will see what we all see. Wish you could feel the change when you walk in a room and the darkest corner fills with light. You'd never stars above. And your spirit, it will soar like an eagle. Your light already bright would be a glow. Forget about the past, you'd be flying at last, flying on the wings of love. You'd be reaching for the stars above. You'd be reaching for the stars above.
Reaching for the stars.
Thank you.
Above. So I reminded myself last week, about 10 days ago, that I also, besides doing all the things, you kind of fill your days, don't you, with anything you can, just to kind of, rather than have nothing to do. So you do all kinds of things, and like I've been drawing, I've been doing all of that, and doing all the song cards, and then the books and stuff, and then,
Which, by the way, she forgot to tell you, are on sale at WilderMatthews.com.
indeed. Thank you, Chris. But then I reminded myself 10 days ago, actually, you have got a proper job as well, and your proper job
In
is...
fact, Melanie Herrill said, I wonder when you get back to your proper job.
yeah. And my proper job, of course, is being a songwriter, and I haven't written anything since for the December tour, so I thought it's time to start writing again. And this one, I suppose, is influenced a little bit by the fact that we've been in lockdown and we're all feeling that kind of... It's called Hollow Days, and that kind of sums it up, really, doesn't it? But this one has got a positivity about it, because there is indeed a light at the end of the tunnel now, isn't there? So this is Hollow Days. Good luck, studio. These hollow days that tumble into weeds like dusty old antiques that crumble and fades. These hollow days, don't count for much at all. Sun-bleached photos on your wall, like looking through haze. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's bright. That's the new day that's coming our way. These hollow days, there is a new hope to fill up the empty lifeboat, to cling on to when all hope fades. These hollow days, these hollow thoughts, like bullets inside my brain, they ricochet night and day, and they keep coming up short. These hollow thoughts, uncolored and undefined, no melody and no rhyme. These hollow thoughts of mine, there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
'cause there is a new hope to fill up the empty lifeboat, to cling on to when all hope fades. These hollow days linger longer under the covers, waiting the hours away. The feeling gets stronger, longing for others, desperate for someone to say. But there is a light, the end of the tunnel is bright. That's a new day that's coming our way. Oh, there is a new, the end of the tunnel, it's bright. That's the new day that's coming our way. These hollow days, there is a new hope to fill up the empty lifeboat, to cling on to when all hopes fade. These hollow days, these hollow days.
Sorry, Julie.
It's all right. It's fine.
It was nearly right.
It was nearly right.
Isn't that great? Isn't that a great song? Oh, let me put this heavy beast down.
I think you've unplugged the wrong. Have you? No.
It's okay. Stop. I'm not going to use it again. I can hear the sound of your footsteps walking down the hall, and the echo of the door as it slammed that shook a picture off the wall. Start the car up in the drive outside, hit the pedal and you're gone. And if leaving me seems oh so easy, why bother coming home? Oh, blue old Saturday night, my baby's left me in tears again. Oh, blue old Saturday night, I'm on the rocks and you're rolling again. And oh, how you hate the sound of raised voices, how yours would rise and I'd start to cry, and the trembling lips and the trembling fingers stretched out to you would make your temper fly. to you, then coming back is just a lie. Oh, blue old Saturday night, my baby's left me in tears again. Oh, blue old Saturday night, I'm on the rocks and you're rolling again. When you come home and the lights are all low, you fumble in the doorway till you turn them on. You fumble in the kitchen, but the bed will be empty. You look around the house, but you'll find me gone. And you'll remember all those silent moments. They'll be ringing in your ears, but there won't be voices raised, not tonight, no. But maybe there'll be tears. Oh, blue old Saturday night, your baby's left you in tears. Oh, blue old Saturday night, you're on the rocks and I'm rolling away. Hey, you're on the rocks and I'm rolling away.
Chris Wilde.
Thank you.
I noticed by the
Another one of Julie's songs, which I
You rewrote.
rewrote.
She rewrote the geography of the house in that one. She was supposed to not fumble,
Stumble.
she was supposed to stumble, and
when I-
not to the kitchen. She was supposed to stumble to the
But I
bedroom.
realised that once I said fumble, I couldn't say fumble in the bedroom.
I was expecting when you said I'll fumble in the kitchen, and but the something was empty. I was thinking, what is she going to make empty in the kitchen? Oh, the fun! I tell you, it never stops. Or rather, the fun, it never starts. Oh dear me. Okay, so we'll stick with the latest
Mascara all over my face now, I tell you.
the latest album. I'll fumble to the kitchen.
I'll fumble in the bedroom.
It's funny when you sometimes you hear people sing your songs and they get the words ever so slightly wrong, and it's like they're like your babies and they go out into the world and you've got no control over what people do with them.
No,
but
was it Mary Black?
Cranky, you've got no control over what your partner does with them.
Mary Black sang "Thorn Upon the Rose,"
Yeah.
and there's a lovely line in it that says something about
We skirt around the
the
edges.
skirt around the edges, and she sang "We squirm around the edges."
I would
That's
never.
just
I
not
would
as
never write
poetic as
squirm.
skirt, is it? Really? There you go.
But you know what? Mary's gorgeous, so it doesn't really matter. I don't really care.
Well, there you
I'm
go.
over it now.
It's all right. It picks on me, not Mary Black. That's all I'm going to say.
Here we go.
Oh yeah. What kind of fool believes the words of two-faced liars and thieves? Smoke and mirror, sleight of hand. But who cleans up the mess when the shit hits the fan? Snakes and hyenas are running the zoo. They don't care for me and they don't care for you. They say they've got your back but laugh when it's turned. Well, how do we cross the river when the bridges have burned? Shake the money tree, shake that monkey business to the ground. Shake the money tree, shake that monkey business, let me be a witness. Shake that monkey business free. Shake the money tree. What kind of evil mastermind could render half the people blind? Break a promise, move the lines, time after time after time. They pocket the profits on our misery. The poor are getting poorer with austerity. The fat cats get fatter and look the other way, and vilify those who stand in their way. Shake the money tree, shake that monkey business to the ground. Shake the money tree, shake that monkey business, let me be a witness. Shake that monkey business free. Shake the money tree, break these chains, they're holding you down. Shake them free, they're keeping you bound, but they are few. Together we are many. When we shake the money tree, shake that monkey business to the ground. Shake the money tree, shake that monkey business, let me be a witness. Shake the money tree, shake that monkey business to the ground. Shake the money tree, shake that monkey business, let me be a witness. Shake that monkey business, let me be a witness. Shake that monkey business free. Shake the money tree. Shake, yeah. Shake, 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 shake the money tree. Shake, yeah. Shake, 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 shake.
Okay, so we're going to finish off now. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday evening with us. We're going to be out there again soon. I feel it. I feel positive. We're
We've
about.
got a whole tour that we've got to put up.
We're
which
about
is
to put
October
that
this
up
year.
in October, our tour in October, and the tour in December for St Agnes Fountain. So we're keeping everything crossed that those go ahead. They're in the diary, and the tickets
Yes,
will be on sale. So come on, let's get out there. I
Just want to
cannot
say
wait.
thank you so much to Jill, who's had to rearrange the tours, Daphne's flight tour twice now,
yeah.
and to the venues for being so great about it. And it's all you can do, really, isn't it? So thank you, Jill. You are the best.
And absolute, complete gratitude to all of you, you know, for supporting us in any way that you can this year. You know, you've sent us words of encouragement. Your donations on these concerts have been fantastic, so thank you so much. And I do believe if you want to donate something, is it down there somewhere? Just down there somewhere, is it, Richard? So, listen, thanks for coming, and we will see you all again soon. We'll probably be doing another online concert at some point in the next couple of months, so we'll let you know about that.
And it's at this point we really wish you were here, like more than anything, so you could sing with us. Big old chorus, this one. Everybody ran to the higher ground. Harry just smiled, turned and walked inside. He said, why did I run from the homes in fear? I've got faith and it keeps me here. I know the Lord will provide. When the water rose to Harry's door, came inside and soaked the floor and kept faith. They said, come out now while it's light. The river's gonna break in the middle of the night. Harry said, no, I'll stand my ground. The good Lord won't let me down. Faith, I got faith. Faith, I got faith. With the thunder roll and a mighty roar, the banks could hold the river no more. She rushed into the town with an angry tide. Harry moved up to the second floor. The water reached under the bedroom door. Still Harry said the Lord will provide. When they came for him in boats, he said, I painted all my hopes on my faith. Helicopters threw him lines. He said, I'm waiting for another sign. I know I'll stand my ground. The good Lord won't let me down. Faith, I got faith. Faith, I got faith. I got faith. Oh, even if you haven't, I got faith. Even if you haven't, let it go, no. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. When Harry arrived at that place on... Do you hear what I said then? When Harry arrived.
Well, he wishes.
He wishes. When Harry arrived at that place on high, he looked St. Peter in the eye, said, why? When I had faith, did you let the water take me whole, drench my body and swallow my soul? Oh, why? When I had faith. Well, Peter said your faith was blind. We must have sent you a dozen signs. Men with ropes and boats and planes, people risk their lives in vain. What did you expect to see? The sky to split, the heart to see. No, it wasn't God that let you drown. Only one thing let you down. Faith, blind faith. Faith, blind faith. Is it God that let you drown? Only one thing is gonna let you down. You know you gotta have faith. What's your faith now? Only God that let you down. Only one thing will let you down. Faith.
Stay well, stay safe.
Well done, Julie.